channels. We're live on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. We're live on Facebook. Hey, Facebook fam. We're live on the gram. Hey, Instagram, my peeps. You guys, today we are working on Cloisonné enamel. So whether you are working on fused glass, any kind of glass, the steps that I'm going to use for working on the enamel are the same that you would use on any glass piece. So again, whether you're working on fused glass, cloisonné enamel, regular enamel, these are the steps to do. So you guys, I'm excited to get this started because this kind of will set us into a whole like world of, in a lot of the things I'm going to show you are like if you need to fix a chip on a drinking glass, these are the steps you're going to take. So it applies to like even things that you have around the house, not just necessarily enamel. So it's a great way. So if you guys have the hard and soft stone lapidary kit, I'm going to use a lot of those items in this presentation. So that's pretty much this kind of look right here. Or if you guys have the glass and enamel kit, I'm going to also show that kit. So basically, if you guys have kits that contain diamonds people, diamonds. It's all about the diamonds today. And I'm going to show you how to, if you're working on cloisonné enamel, how to utilize the Scotch-Brite wheels and the purple abrasives. So let's get started, you guys. Without further ado, hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Ready to get started. So
everyone's excited to see. Everyone says hi. Everyone says hi.
Everybody. Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna show, and I'm gonna give you guys options. You know, we all love options. So let me give you my tips and tricks. So these are options. Okay, so let's go ahead and look. So I have a cloisonné enameled piece right here. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and clean up all the metal all around the edges. And to do so, if it's very little metal, you might want to use your 220 grit. And if it's a lot, use the 80. So let's go ahead and see what we accomplish with the 220 grit. Now, if another alternative to this would be, if you like the Scotch-Brite family, would be the coarse. So this is the brown one versus the gray ones that you guys have. So I'll show you what both of those look like. So let's get started. So let's do the 220 grit. And you don't have to use water at this stage.
Top fans are watching.
Hey guys.
Carol, Leslie, Janice.
Hi everyone. Hi. Oh, Claire. Claire's from the UK. How's it going out there, Claire? Oh, sending you lots of love. Oh, hi Minas. Minas is from Lebanon. I love you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grind all the, you see how gradual and delicious the 220 grit is? And you can even go over, kind of hit all the highlights of the metal. But for the most part, I smoothed off all those sharp edges with the 220 grit. Now, I also could have used the coarse. And this kind of gives you like a gradual grind. So if you don't want the super sharp, it has the ability to take down a corner, you know, all these lumps of base metal. Like if you want to just grind it, just to give you an idea of, it's a gradual grind, you guys. So it's going to grind, but it's going to be gradual. So that was a good chunk right there. Do you see what I mean? So it doesn't happen in the blink of an eye. So if you want to use an alternative for your purple, I would suggest getting the coarse to have on your arsenal. Like that? Okay. So the coarse scratch eraser. Now, the next you can do either the medium scratch eraser or the fine. I'm going to use the fine. It doesn't matter, honestly. It just depends. The medium is going to last longer. So just go ahead and clean up everything. Oh, you guys see how delicious that is? This cleans up all the sharp edges. You can even go over the metal and smooth all that over. Just clean up all of that roughness. Here we go. Get that corner. Get that corner all the way. Very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and grind the top and make it even. So that was with the scratch eraser. So next stop is diamonds. So I'm going to use the fine diamond. Now, if you guys have the hard and soft stone kit, you guys most probably, of course, you guys have the extra coarse, the grinding diamond. Well, for enamel, you don't want something this coarse as it'll flake off the enamel and just like chip it. They'll create like little chunks off. It's a little too aggressive. So I really recommend using the fine, and if you have a lot of chunks, the medium.
Fine grinding diamond.
Fine grinding diamond. Yeah, so this is the family, guys. This is the family. This is the collection. So this is the medium. This is the fine, and this is the extra coarse. They're all aggressive, but this is the finest out of the beasts. So let's go ahead and add our little water tray here. And I'm going to go ahead and mark the surface real quick, just with the silver Sharpie, so I see where I'm grinding. So we run that at full speed. Put my vacuum on. What?
Yeah, Jewel Monkey got ordered 4-inch medium scratch.
Oh, you're going to love it. Yes, I saw your order. I saw your order come in.
Yeah, 4-inch scratch razor Trizac.
So you just hold it lightly and kind of grind all those high points that you get, and just kind of go like this. Get it nice and even. So you see how I'm going left to right, you know, just grinding it evenly like this. Kind of change up the pattern and drop it. Don't slide off the wheel. This is what I said. I'm going left to right. You can go like this, zhuzh it around. But when you're done, you need to drop it. Do not do that. No. Go like this. You see how I am doing it right here? And when you're done, you drop this right here. And it's nice and smooth and even. And we have all our edges taken care of. Very nice. Wow, it's already like almost polished. Dear Lord. Okay, so the next item up for bid, after the fine, we're going to use the medium. So the medium will give you a smoother sand. Now, again, if you guys have fused glass, anything like this, same process applies.
Melanie Talbot is watching.
Hey, Melanie, how you doing? Hey, Fred. Okay, so I'm going to put, so I have the medium on. So once this gets wet, it'll start becoming really see-through. So I'll just go ahead and lightly find my spot. Put the vacuum on. And so now I want to hold it up against, just lightly go. There we go. I want to make sure I got all those scratches out. So you see, I'm not pushing hard. And if you have certain lines, it's actually weird. I don't know what's happening there, but you can actually kind of combat some of the lines. Yeah. If you want to combat some of the lines, you can change the rub pattern. So if we were going like this, I can kind of pivot the angle and kind of sand it in a little different direction. See that? That's fine. That's good. So now we have a more smoother surface. You guys see that? Now, okay, so majority of your enamel kits are going to have the next step to be very fine. But know him, he's an exceptional enamel artist and teacher. So he actually likes to use the fine steps. So to honor our Ricky, I'm going to actually show you the difference. I'm going to actually do the fine step. So let's go ahead. So the fine is right before the very fine. You guys see that? So if it would be nice if I could put it on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. you go ahead and again, lightly touch it so I know I've got the surface covered. You see how quick these are? The lightest, lightly kiss. We didn't say like heavily French kiss it. Just a light little peck is all you need. And when you get to that corner, be careful. Just roll. And that should do it, guys. Oh, it's looking. So already you have something that looks quite lovely. Let me smooth that over. And take a look at that. You guys see that? So you see the fluidity? That's what you want with any kind of fused glass. You don't want the bubbles. You don't want the lumps and the bumps. You want that really fluid. So I'm going to add, oh, let me put the vacuum on. And you're going to see it takes it to a higher shine. Add some water. Slide over, tilt it that direction. Other than that, I kind of observe it a little. If there's anything I miss, and take a look. Look at that, you guys. This is at very fine, and it's dry. But are you guys seeing this? Huh? No, it's not at the polish yet. But you see how, like, before you would have, like, lumpy and bumpiness right here. I didn't do this area, but do you see the difference? It's all about finishing, baby. So, you guys, now, yes. Will these abrasives also grind the silver? No. The ones that will work on silver are the ones I showed you earlier. The purple will grind silver. The coarse will grind the silver.
The coarse what?
The coarse scratch eraser. Then the medium scratch eraser, the fine scratch eraser, the very fine will work on silver. So purple and scratch erasers on silver. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So after the very fine, you guys, now you can do two things. You can stop here and you can go straight to the felt polishing wheel. Do you guys see that? So this is the one times black and a tray because no water with the felt. Absolutely no water.
You're at 15 minutes.
I'm at 15. Okay, good. We're almost done. Thank you for the time. So give yourself a hefty amount of compound. A good amount right there. Okay. So you want to start in one area and just get a nice little shine. So do section by section. Don't do the whole thing at once. Just kind of concentrate on little. So we're going to keep going. So mine had. So this is what you get with the, and you can reload your compound. You see that's, and touch up all those sides. So I'll show you guys how to do that in a jiffy. So this is for Cloisonné. Okay, so now look at the polish you get. You can even go to the cerium polish to get even a higher shine. But Ricky Frame, about these guys, you guys. These guys are going to take your glass, need it, this polished, it's good enough. But then some people want to take it to extra polish. I have the answer for you. Whatever helps you sleep at night, I can help you. So I'm going to actually use the 8,000 and then the 50,000 real quick.
So Leslie, who posted the previous questions, she said Champ Levé is the enamel surrounded in the silver. So when you're grinding both the surrounding area of the silver and the enamel.
Yes. I'm doing both. Yes, that is correct. That's Cloisonné.
The previous question was about the silver, the Champ Levé.
The Champ Levé, yes. Okay, good. So yes, so you can do both the metal and the glass at the same time, and that's what we're doing. So again, I'm adding some water. This is the 8,000. So you just want to hold it gently at a slow speed. And this will give you a really high polish. Like really. This was at the top I did was the 8,000 and this is with the felt. You can see a difference. But it's under these magnifying lights that you can really see in person.
really nice and shiny. But I want you guys to, oh, look, I just did this whole side. You guys see that? That's like different. So let's keep, and that's only the 8,000. Dear Lord, could you, so you just hold it there, just flat, slow, don't run. Oh my, sickles, this is like really, this is so old. This is before diamond. Yeah, look, that's before we even stamped a diamond. Now it's pretty. If you say step 3, 50,000 diamond slow speed, you got instructions. If you don't even want to read instructions, it's written on the disc for you. So I'm just gonna lightly wet everything. So diamonds like to be wet. I don't like to dip my entire piece, then it becomes slippery. So I like to just take my little middle finger, wet it at the piece, and that's all I have to do. So this pretty much stays nice and dry, so I have a good grip. So that's another thing. You don't want to lose your grip. So it's best to kind of keep a little paper towel on hand to just dry. If you can get one. Wet rag, how about that? I just slowed it down a little. It was a little too fast. So again, we're going to hold it in one spot. And if you thought it couldn't get more polished, think again, guys.
That's glamorous.
That's a glam. Okay, so just real quick, you guys, to stop. So I did this little purple section, and it's like extremely wet. Like extreme wetness. You guys see that? Okay, so I'm going to keep going. Enough of the chit chat. So what's beautiful is everything is perfectly leveled. So if you have the metal in between with the cloisonné, everything, let me give some water on that edge because I'm going to be working on that lower part of the disc. Okay, that's fine. We're almost done. So you guys, give that a little whirl. Give me a good overhead shot. Okay, now take a look at this, guys. Do you guys see this? It is so glass looking. It's unbelievable. And that's before, guys. Remember that. So that takes care. And I just want you guys to see how even it is. And I wish I could have you guys feel it because it's, well, the light will reflect. If there's any kind of lumps and bumps, the light won't reflect pretty. But as you can see, it's ridiculously even. Okay, so from here, next stop, we're going to use the my felt polishing wheel with the metal. So I'm going to use this, and then while in closing, I'm going to show you how to clean that up if you got some metal on it. So we're going to go ahead.
That's beautiful. Suni says very good.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the love. So here, just within seconds, you'll get that. Look. See the polish you get, you guys? Like it shows that the piece is properly, but like it's properly done. That's really what I want to convey. And pretty much everything else is complete. Let me go ahead and wipe any kind of excess compound. And if you guys want to give that edge a little bit more of a shine, see there's very little compound. You can see what we've accomplished already. Beautiful shine right there. Beautiful shine. With either our 3-inch or the 4 medium speed. And just touch it up. And there you go. So, let me get my fingerprints off of the face. Let's smooth everything over. And so this, my friends, is the, what happened? This, my friends, is the final look on the edges, and it's super smooth in the back. What video is bad?
YouTube one.
YouTube's bad? Maybe it's the feed, Yarrow.
The servers are overloaded.
Oh, wait, Kristen, you're behind.
There's always a little delay.
Oh, but that's a long delay. Okay, so I don't know, you guys, but I don't know if it's pixelated. I don't know anything. But just to show you guys what we've done is this.
Your hair question.
My hair. You like my hair?
No, ponytail would be safer.
Yes. Well, we're all about safety. Soon you'll see a nice little service announcement from JTV. However, you just brought up a point. He's not on the wheel. I always go like this when I'm working, but for the most part, nothing will eat you up. I'm not leaning over let me show you a further picture. When I'm working, this is my distance. Protection known to man. Sometimes even this further away, literally. I got the camera and I'm like this. So, thank you for your love. I love you. I just want you to know that this is one of the safest machines out there because God forbid something get caught, the machine will stop. Is it? Oh, I'm bummed that it's bad. How's the quality, you guys? Huh? How's it going? How's the quality?
I don't know. I think the servers everywhere are pretty overloaded
people
right
tell
now.
me.
Yeah.
Is it pixelated? What's happening?
They say it's fuzzy, yeah.
It's fuzzy? It keeps what?
Stopping on Facebook.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You guys, we have wireless internet. It's raining here in Los Angeles. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry. I have no control over this. I'm sad. See, I told you to just film on a regular camera.
It won't make a difference with the transfer.
Okay, so you guys, just real quick. So if you guys get some metal on your felt wheel, here's a quick little tip to show you guys how to remedy that. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this at full speed. Put a mask on or your vacuum, either one. So you can grab an old abrasive, anything old, or a piece of sandpaper on a block of wood. Hey, Kristen, will you bring me a block of wood so I can show them that too? So you just hold it evenly and just sand it down. Just real quick if they don't want, oh wow, and to make sure it's nice and even, I actually touch it to make sure it's nice and even. You guys see it's shining my finger. And you can take a look at what you've accomplished. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. So you can give me the loose sandpaper with the piece of, oh, perfect. Or the loose, that's fine, but it's okay, just give it. I have sandpaper. Listen, I have Cupidron too.
Sweeney says it's okay, you look beautiful.
Thank you, Suni. So this is what I mean. If you just have a block of wood and a little piece of sandpaper, do you guys see I just cut this old 3M Cubitron too? And you can just do it like this too. So just hold it directly flat up against the wheel, like this, and just sand. So make sure you hold it. So you can just do it like this too. Drop it. You just get, oh my God, it's so nice and flat.
So just recap what this is for.
And give yourself a good amount of compound. That was kind of dirty compound. Try to, there you go. Mingo, come here. Come by mama. Come here, come here. Come here. I know, you're hearing all sorts of noises. So, that's my German Shepherd. Okay, so you guys, let me recap what I did. So you guys, I used everything that's found in the hard and soft stone lapidary kit, but I used the fine instead of the extra coarse, and that would be right here.
This one has both stamps on it.
Yes, so no, so this one just has extra coarse. So, but do you see where it says fine? So it's fine and it's an extra coarse family. This is just so that people don't think it's fine because it's still it's an aggressive flex diamond. So this is the one I used. This is the one I suggest. These are the medium to use on enamel because it won't chip. And then I use the medium, the fine, the very fine. I skipped the cerium. I used the felt with the compound, and I used the brown diamonds here. This gave me that really high polished look. You guys see? And then
what kit?
this is part of, so this is the enamel kit. So I added this. I'm going to put everything that is not a part of the enamel kit. And I used these. the brown diamonds is what I suggest using. Huh? I'm at 30. Okay, perfect. And so for the metal, the outside metal surrounding, I used the following. I used the purple family of abrasives. I didn't use the 120. Let's put you down. I could have either used the 80 or the 220 for aggressiveness, or you could use the 120 also for aggressiveness, but this was a little bit more gradual. And I used the coarse and the scratch eraser, and you can use either the medium or the fine to smooth that down, or the very fine. And then again, I used the polishing wheel with my compound to polish. So you guys, the steps I use for this and all of this could be used on repairing chipped glass, crystalware that you have, little chip on the base of your wine glass or the edge of a cup. I'm actually going to continue this whole glass series tomorrow, where I am going to show how to repair chipped glass and do the edges of wine bottles. So, and then do the inside too. So if you guys are interested in that, it's pretty fun actually to see what you can do. People cut glasses and then make candle holders out of them. I mean, the list goes on. It's a really cool, creative way to recycle glass bottles.
Peter Wilson says, how often do you clean the wheel?
Okay, so I don't clean the wheel very often because I like mine to look like so, the metal. You want this. But just if it starts to get a little too glazy, if you're getting too much compound residue and it's just too glazy, give it a little, don't grind it too much. My objective was to remove the metal off of this. Do you know what I mean? So if you're just sprucing this up, just lightly touch it. Like we're talking just a quick little, just a little. You don't even have to do that. Maybe you can just clean it up with your bare hand a little, just to get rid of some of the compound. You know what I mean? And it kind of just brightens up the felt. Do you guys see how it lifted it up? And then give your, Mingo, come here. No, come here, Mingo. You can give yourself a healthy portion of compound. God bless it. There. All right, you guys. Mingo, come here. Hold on. Mingo, come here. Come my mama. Come here. Come here. Come here, my baby. Come here. Don't worry. They're not gonna get you. No, Mingo, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come by mama. Come here. Oh, my love of my life. Oh, my baby. Come. Don't worry. I'll protect you. Good boy. And look, he just sits right here. You guys, he's hilarious. Look. You tell him, Mingo. You show him who's boss. Yeah, my little baby. It's okay. So, you guys, I wish you all love.
Wait.
What? There's more.
Leslie asked, doesn't the cerium do a high polish?
Yes, the cerium here. Let me show you what the cerium will do. It does give you a high polish. It just, a lot of people ask me, and I'm kind of following on the heels of Ricky Frank. Where's my cerium? Great, Leslie. You said that. I don't even know where my cerium is. Do we have a cerium? Oh, it's not mine. Give me a second, you guys. Kristen, do you know where my cerium is? Oh, Mama. I don't know where my cerium is. Yes, but the cerium, you have to make sure the surface is polished. But I'm just answering the diamond collection. Everyone wants to know those brown diamonds because Ricky Frank teaches that in his class. Yeah, do you see any cerium anywhere? I know I have a bunch. Just don't have it on my table. So, Ricky Frank is not a cerium lover. So he actually shows how to polish with the diamond. Not everyone likes cerium. You could use it, but it's one of those, I put it in the kit to me. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Kristen. So I do use it at times, but I feel as though like you have to work with cerium. Let me just show you real quick. So cerium, you need to make sure you got a lot of water. So there's a lot of cerium lovers out there.
That's the final polishing step.
It's a final polishing step. It's not going to do much because we already did a 50,000, so no white slurry is going to come. But do you see how it didn't make any Mars or anything? It keeps it polished. So an alternative to take to a high polish would be the cerium. It's just some people feel as though they get a higher polish much quicker with the brown diamond. Like I always tell you guys,
There's so many different roads to take to get a different finish. It's a matter of preference and time, what you like. So yes, you can use the cerium for a high polish, just the diamonds are just gonna give you a whole different polish. So a diamond's a diamond. Anyways, you guys, stay tuned for tomorrow where I will be fixing chips in glasses. I have actually a great cup that I have at my house with a chip on it. My kids told me.
How about Peter Wilson says for watch crystals?
Yes, and we're gonna get on the watch vein, on the glass vein, we'll take care of watch crystals this week. So stay tuned, you guys.
Peter.
Love you all, and I appreciate you guys taking the time. You guys stay safe and healthy out there. Los Angeles just told us today that it's mandatory to wear masks when we go out and about to grocery stores and whatnot.
Starting Friday. Yeah.
So starting Friday. So I encourage everybody to protect themselves and others and do what we can during this time. I send all my love to you guys and just want you guys to make sure that you guys are keeping your faith in whatever you believe in, but just stay strong. This is temporary and we'll all get through this. I know everyone keeps saying that, but it is temporary. Just, keep your eye on the prize. It's temporary. And just all you can do is protect yourself by staying home. And that's all you can do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all.
And they can JOOLTOOL while they're at home.
Yes, and let me see your project. Don't forget, hashtag JOOLTOOLGEM. JOOLTOOL Gems. JOOLTOOL, Gems. JOOLTOOL Gems. Show me your gems. Show me what you've created. I'd love to see them and repost. Thanks all for watching. Bye, you guys. Bye from rainy Los Angeles and bye from Mingo.